Okay. So yeah, again, good morning, everyone. So today, yeah, we are discussing about the Hana administration. As part of the Hana administration, we discussed about the what is Hana versions, Hana versions 1.0, 2.0, the differences, Hana 1.0, 2.0, and system DB, tenant DB, standalone database, Hana process, right? So all these things we discussed. Also, we discussed about the why we have to choose Hana. So like that, the software requirements, hardware requirements, then how to download the softwares from the service marketplace. Then after that, how to move those softwares to the Linux level. So these are the things we discussed yesterday. Today, we'll start without any delay. We'll start with our main topic here today, SAP HANA installation. So what is mean by HANA installation? So if you want to use this product, definitely you need to install it, right? So no one go and install it for you. We have to install it. As a basis consultant, we should know about how to install the HANA database, right? So this is what we are discussing about this one, right? HANA installation. So before HANA installation, so we should know the some technical points, some technical terms here, right? So what are those technical terms here? So here, before we performing the HANA installation, we should be aware of the what is mean by SID, instance number, and host name, right? Host name, maybe server name. So network, that you guys know what is mean by network. So host name, instance number, and also so these things you should be required. Why? Because now onwards, when you are working with HANA, so what HANA system you installed means there is a one naming we are putting to the HANA database itself. Not only SAP, for HANA also we are giving the name to one name. How we will do the name to born babies, same also here we have to provide the names here. So that is called the SID. So SID means system identification. So what is this SID? So it should be three alpha numeric characters, same as like SAP only, alpha numeric characters. So it's like, suppose HANA, HANA database, HANA DB. Suppose if you want to D1, HANA D1. Suppose HD2, HD2. HANA 11, you can put like that. So it should be starts with the HANA, or you can put any other name. It's not a problem to put anything like so anything, but it should be something meaningful. It should be something meaningful, but it should not start with the number one HD, so two HD, should not start with the number, right? So that is not. It starts with the, that's why I called as the three alpha numeric characters, right? That is called the SID. We have to, when you're doing the HANA installation, we have to put the one name to HANA database, right? That is the instance number is, it starts with the 00 to 99. In between any number you can provide to the HANA database when you are doing the installation. Anything you can give to the HANA database. Any number you can provide to the HANA database. 00 to 99. 00 to 99. Anything you can put to the HANA database. Why? Because it's like instance number, some identification number. So SID, instance number, is must and should we have to give to here. And host name is the computer name. Suppose like in the Windows we have the computer name, right? In Windows, when you go to the Windows, right? So this PC, right click and properties, you see the computer name, right? Computer name. So the Linux also, for the Linux also you have the host name, same as like computer name. Our computer name is SAP HANA, right? Like that we put it out. So we already know like how to log into the Linux systems and everything, right? So yesterday we discussed about this one. Anyone practiced the some of the Linux commands here? Anyone practiced? So we have to put our host name here, our IP details here. Then we will connect to the root. and you can enter the password here. Password will not be typed here, but it's be hidden. Just you need to type it, click on the enter button, then you will connect to the HANA system here. Sorry, Linux system here. The Linux system, so as yesterday I mentioned a few of the commands, so you need to execute the some commands here. Suppose df-h display file systems. So and also we have some free-z, some memory related things. We can check it here. So and also CPU, ls CPU, some CPU related commands we can check it out here. So all these things. So yesterday we discussed, and also if you want to create the, so if you want to create the some folder or fold file, if you want to jump into the one folder or file, just cd space cd means change directory. Suppose I want to go to the media slash media, you have to go. I want to see what is there inside of the media, then you can use the ls command. You can use the ls or ls-ltr also you can use it, right? Some commands you can use it, ls or ls-ltr also you can use it, right? ls command or ls-cd means change directory. If you want to go to the one directory, you can go to the cd. So ls means listing. So listing is the command to list the files and folders inside of the directory or folder, right? So that is the listing, we have to use it. -ltr means maybe order wise, either ascending order or descending order wise, it will so display the files and folders here, right? So this is the some commands. So anyone practiced yesterday regarding this one? Anyone practiced these commands? Or you guys are good?
Still, I'm not able to access this server. I just installed VMware Workstation in my laptop. I just tried to install 2016 server also. From there also the same. I'm not able to get. But I'm able to ping the Google everything. The internet I'm able to access, but still I'm facing the issue.
Okay. But you some router settings. In this case, you need to check in the router side. One of my friends near to
Service
me,
provider.
yeah, one of my friend near to me, he is also having similar issue. That time I asked him to reset the router settings. So he did the router
Okay.
settings. He did the router settings reset. After that, he is able to connect to the my server. 49.206.119 on this IP is able to connect.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah. So what about the others, Bhaskar? Why? Because if I jump immediately go to the HANA installation, then first you should know about the some Linux basics you should be required, right? So are you good with the Linux basics? Anyone practiced yesterday? No, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Time
no
about,
problem.
yeah.
Okay, no problem. Then we'll change our topics to the so some Linux basics. Okay, we'll change our heading to the Linux basics for SAP basis persons, SAP basis admins. Okay, we'll change that one. Okay, but this will be useful, and either the basis persons also will be usable. Host name, instance number, server name, same. So okay, so some of the commands. So suppose like example, most frequent used commands for, so in our case, most frequently used commands in the Linux side. So what are those commands? Suppose, as we mentioned, free space -g, it will to check the memory, memory status, and also df or df-h, or yesterday Navin told one command df-, so th, that is also one command to check the file system status. That is actually, these are part of the our daily monitoring. So as part of the daily monitoring OS level, we need to check the what status of the memory, what is the status of the our file system. Any file system is going to the 90% above or below 90%, we need to check. If you use the df-h command, it will display the what is the availability space, what is the used percentage, what is the free percentage, all the information, what are the mount points we have, so all the information we have. right? This is the commands you have to use it. So if anything is going to go 90%, then we have to take the action. We have to take the action on this one, right? So then after that, few commands like cd, it kind of change directory. Cd means it kind of change directory. Suppose you want to go to the one folder to another folder. Suppose you are in the, I want to go to the slash home, then you can type slash home, right? If you want to go back to the home, just cd space dot dot slash, then you are in the root. Suppose I want to see what are the folders and files I want to see, then I can use the listing command, ls command. Ls command, if you use it, it will display. Suppose if you use ls-ltr, it will display the list of folders and file systems. If you use ls-latr, if there are any hidden files or folder, that will be displayed. That will be displayed here. You can see here, these are the folders and files. So what is the, is it a directory or not? So if it is the directory, in the starting you will see the d, starting you see the d, all are directories, right? This is the root. Who is, this is the uid, means who is the user owned by. This is the group id. Size, so when it was created or last updated, maybe it will display here, right? So all the information will be displayed here. Suppose if I go media, so just you can use the media. So that is why I went to the media. Suppose I want to go to the another folder, sir, I want to see what are the contents are there in this folder or directory. You can use ls-ltr command. You can use ls-ltr command. Okay, then you can see the what are the files and folders are there. You can see here. Suppose this is the cd and ls command. Cd and ls commands. Ls for, so ls for listing the contents, listing the files and folders in the contents, listing. Suppose I want to create the one file you have, sometimes you need to create the some files. In that case you need to use the touch, touch command. Touch and file name, touch and file name, then the file will be created. Someone asking the question, la, yeah, la tier also we can use it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hidden files actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so SID given by the business, or we need to decide? No, no, it will be given by the business only. They will, or they will ask you, can you propose the one good naming convention? So that time, so SID will be naming. Otherwise most of the time client will, we have to propose it, client will check and will agree. Okay, that is the one. So media, so sorry, very well, ls listing. Okay, so these are the commands actually. Coming to the touch means file creation. If you want to create the file, just you can use the touch space. Suppose I want to create the one file, just you can use the example dot text file, you can create it. So just if you use the ls and ltr, you see there is a file here, file created, right? So example dot text file is created. If you want to remove that file, we want to remove that file, touch is for the file creation. So just you can use the rm file name, you can use it, or rm space rf the file name. Suppose if you are using the hyphen rf, then the folders inside of that folder, the folder and inside of the any subfolders files, everything will be removed. File name or folder name you can give it, folder name you can give it. So that is for the removal, that is for the removal. So but don't use this command. Why? Because if you use rm minus rf, it will be deleted from the system, so you cannot revert back this as well. So okay, that's a very dangerous command in our as a basis team. Few people, they lost their job because of this rm commands sometimes. Okay, so be careful when using the rm command. Okay, so suppose you want to delete, right? So rm space, just you can use the, so file name that will be deleted. Okay, so that is the, so you can see now rm remove, that file is deleted, right? Now now you want, suppose if you want to create the folder, suppose if you want to create the folder, then you can use the mkdir and folder name, folder or directory, you can use the folder name mkdir, make directory mkdir and suppose example. So I created the directory and also I created the one file also I will create it touch example.txt. Okay, so then I created the file. See here, when I created the folder, the folder starts with the D, right? Directory. This is the directory, right? So file is like this is the file here. You can see here, this is the file. So you can see that example.txt. So here in this way we can simply identify which is the folder, which is the file we can identify, right? Starts with the D means it's a directory or folder. So it's a R, so it's there is no nothing means it's like, so it's like, so file name. It's some kind of file or script or something like that. So in the real time, sometimes we may get the situation like, so create the some folder structure, some file structure, and remove the some files. So like that we may get the sometimes. So that we should know see about this command, some practice and everything. Why? Because this is a Linux. Through commands only we have to operate the Linux operating system, right? Most of the times. So you will not get GUI version also we can install it, but so it's not like organizations, it's not preferable method. So that so we have to use this commands only, command prompt only to operate the so everything. So in Windows, we want to create the folder or file. What you will do? You will just go to the right click and delete and do all these things. You will perform, right? You will perform the all these things. But here, what you have to do here, you need to just create. Just you can type the commands and enter, that will be created, right? So that's the so main things here. And also we have so some other commands like, are you guys are following, right? These commands,
Yes, yes, sir.
any confusion? Why?
Yes,
Because
sir.
it's new to everyone.
Yes.
This Linux is new to everyone, so you should understand slowly all these things. So then only you can understand everything. You should practice it, right? You should practice it everything here, right? So that is the thing. Suppose you want to view some data in the inside of that file. In Windows, if you double click it, that is opened in the notepad, we can view it. But what about the Linux? So here you can use the more or cat command. We can use it to view the inside of the file. Suppose if you use more, just example type, then we will see data. If there is no data here, that's why it's not displaying here. Now I will go to the temp/temp. Here you will see the some data here, some files. So here if I open, yeah, if I open this one, suppose more space, this one, you will see the some data, right? You will see the some data. Just keep on entering, you will get. Otherwise, if you type cat space this one, so then that is also displayed. At a time, all the contents will be displayed from the file name, right? Cat, more or cat, you can see. So suppose you want to edit something, you want to enter the some data inside of the file. So inside of the file, so you need to use the vi or vim. So you can go to the vi editor. Suppose you want to enter the text cat and more that we discussed, right? Rm. So suppose you want to do the some you want to edit, or you want to insert some data inside of the file. So how can you do that one? You can use vir vim commands, you can use it. So file name, then you can enter the, some data text, something you can enter it. Suppose vi, suppose I want to enter some data here, just example. So here maybe you can enter the some data here, something like you can enter the some scripts here. So whatever you want to enter here, you can enter it here, some data. So it will be insert mode. It should be, if you type s, it will come to the insert mode. So now you want to save it. How to save it? Here click on the, just type escape colon, here you can see colon wq, W means save, Q means fit, exclamatory. Okay, WQ exclamatory and enter, so that the file is saved now. The file is saved now. See here, now size is increased. The size is 0, now size is increased. So if you want to view, then more space, you can use this one. You can see whatever the data is there inside of the file, we have the data, right? So you can also use the cat also. Cat also or more also you can use it. That's not a problem. Okay, cat or more also you can use it. So clear means it will clear the screen. Date, date will be displayed. Suppose if you type users, how many users are logged in, right? So it will be displayed here. IDs, ID I think, yeah, ID. So ID means, oh, what is your UID group, so all will be displayed here. So date, so it means what is the current time and the date, it will be displayed in EDT time, right? We have not set the into IST time, so EDT time we have displayed. So like that we have some commands, right? File name vi. So vi, once again, see, suppose you want to delete something here, go to the vi space this file name, then so now click on I for insert, it will come to the insert mode. Then we can remove the content from the file. So you want to save, then press escape, then the insert will go disappear. Then colon q, just you can type q and do exclamatory quit without save. Q exclamatory means without save. So which means the file will not be saved. So just it will be quit. So if you use the WQ, it will be saved. WQ, it will be saved, right? So it will be saved. So that's the reason. Okay, that is the main. So just Q exclamatory enter, that without save, that will be quit. WQ means it will be saved. The content will be saved. Whatever the changes you have done, you have done the changes. That is the difference. So it's just, this is the very small critical part. If you just log in, try to just enter the few commands, it will be easy to you. Enter the commands, it will be easy to you. Okay, just vi space example.txt. Okay, you will get the things here. Okay, got it. So this is the few commands. So we will get the some folder structure creation, files creation. So suppose sometimes you need to stop and start, so that commands we will learn during the HANA database side. So and remove also we discussed, and also permissions. So how to give the permissions to the file or change the ownership. Suppose I want to change the ownership here, ownership to the ownership of this file. So then how can I do that one? So we can use the chown command, chown, right? Ch chown command, we can use it, chown, right? Then chmod, chmod. So chmod is for the giving the permission. We have 644, so 775 and 777. We have the modes are there, permission modes, read, write, execute. So modes are there. So if you want to give the permission, so then you can use this one. You can use this chown or change the ownership, and ch mode. So that is for that one. And also reboot. If you use the reboot option, Linux will be rebooted. If you use the power off, that will be power off the Linux, but don't use these commands. Okay. So yeah, this is the command. So then what next? What other basics we have? Yeah. I think Naveen, you want to add some more other comments? You can take it.
Yeah, Ravi, read 4, write 2, execute 1, right?
Yeah,
That
that
one.
I will.
7
Yeah,
means read and execute.
yeah,
Yeah.
that I will plan to tell this one. Like once we have the HANA installed, sometimes we
Okay.
may have to change the permissions, right? That we can change it. So
Okay.
yeah, otherwise we can tell. Yeah, now Naveen saying that you can see here. Uh, read means 4. Okay, so two means write, x means 1. So read, write, x means execute. So that is the permissions we have to provide to the some folder or file, we have to provide it. So most of the times we will give the 775 or 644, or sometimes the user unable to access the file in the folder, then we will give the 777 permission, full permissions. All full permissions we will give to the users. Yeah, for now, so I think these comments are enough, and we have what other comments left here. If I recall, make directory we discussed, remove we discussed, touch.
Copy command.
Yes, yes, yes. You are super. Yeah. Copy. Suppose copy and move. So copy and move. So these commands. Suppose like so copy command. Suppose you want to copy this file to some other folder, then you can use the cp space file name space. Then suppose I want to go to the temp directory, then you can use the copy. So you can see in the temp also you will see the one more example.txt file. You can see example.txt file. So move means it will delete from source. It will not be available. It will move. Now we know like Windows what is mean by copy, what is mean by copy, and what is cut, what is move, that we know, right? Same commands here. Same we will discuss here. Move means it will move the file here. Move space the file name space the target location, we have to where it should go. The target should be exist, otherwise what happens, target is not available, something like that we will get. Suppose so I'm going to the here, I wrongly typed something like media one, I type, so I think it create the media one, I guess. Target should be exist basically, so the target should be exist here. Okay, the target should be exist, otherwise not a direct something like that we will get it out. Okay, so and move means it will move, delete means delete, scat, so that is. So and also so so grep command. Suppose you want to see the, suppose you want to filter, the some process. So you want to filter the some process which are running and everything, then you need to use the ps-ef pipe symbol grep hyphen I information. Suppose you want to filter the what are the SAP process running. If you use the SAP, then it will be displayed, right? If you want to check the what are the HANA process running, then it will be displayed. So like that, we have to use this command ef pipe symbol grep space hyphen I. Then what are the process you want to set, you can use it. Grep means it's kind of filter, so you are filtering. So otherwise what happens, you will get the lot of things here, you will get the lot of process, lot of things here. So but you are filtering here, using grep command. Using the grep command you are filtering. Suppose I want so gdm related process, then you will see the all the gdm related process are available here, right? So like that, so we can use it. And top command yesterday we discussed it, right? So more also we discussed it. So suppose I want to see last 10 lines of the one file, last 10 lines only, not the 100 lines. Then you can use the tail. So just you can use the tail file of the last 10 lines or last 5 lines. Then tail hyphen I 5, sorry, you can use it. Only last 5 lines will be displayed. So you want to last 10 lines. So if you type up arrow, the commands will be so displayed here. The commands, what are the commands you typed previously, that commands will be typed. So tail means, so it will tail the last file name. So it will tail means it will give the information of the last 5 lines, 6 lines, it will give the information. Okay, last 5 lines, 6 lines, it will give the information. So only that one. More means all. Cat also it will display the all. Okay, so that is the some history. History means very important, what commands we executed till now, that history, who executed what, everything it will be stored, who executed what commands we executed with the root user, you logged into the root user, what commands we executed, all these things will be displayed here, right? So apart from that, so last means, so it will show the when was the who logged into the system. So root user, what time. So you can see the So reboot, when you did the reboot, still running. When you did the reboot, who did the reboot? So all these things will be displayed here. All these things will be displayed here. You can see here all these things we can see it here. So that is called the last command. History means what are the commands you executed. All these things will be displayed in the date format and everything. Okay. So tail. So yeah, date field I already explained. So like history. Okay, Naveen mentioned history. Who am I? Yeah, many are there. So you can just yesterday. So who? Yeah, my who is the user which you who is executing the date command for the date field. So many are there. So locks. So here to check this one. Okay. So you can use this command. You can practice this command. So yesterday I shared some blocks as well, which are useful for the as a basis consultant. So if you keep on telling that there is no usage, there is no use as well. But what you have to do, you need to practice. You need to log in first to Linux. Okay, so nothing. Okay, you need to practice. Just if you use the PWD, present working directory, yes, many commands are there. So just what you need to do, that many when you are keep on using the HANA database, keep on installing and keep on using. So by running, so we will get the more commands. But for now, you can practice all these commands. You can practice it. Okay. For now, you can practice all these commands. You can practice it. That's the main thing here. Without commands practice, without you log into the system, there is no use to directly going to the HANA installation. That's true. Okay, what you have to do, you need to practice first. As I heard from today, you have not practiced the Linux commands and even you have not logged into the system. So it's very bad. So, but you have to practice it. Okay, I'm stopping here. Why? Because I cannot go directly into the ANA installation. So you need to practice it. Okay, what you have to do here, there is a one file here, ANA downloaded a file here, SAP software, ANA media. There is a server. So okay, through WinSAP, move this file to our slash media location in the Linux level slash media location. Okay, just to perform this activity. This is the one. We can move to the here. I can move it, but let's see how many can move this file to. So this is a more than 3 GB. So just you can use the WinSAP tool to move to the here. Okay, so that is the thing. So you guys please practice it. Okay, you guys please practice it. That's the thing. So practicing, so it's not the good thing to directly go the installation and everything. Okay, you first of all you should be hands free on the HANA Linux operating system, and only you can understand. First of all, you should log in. So just to log in as root, the password is same. Just type your password here. Just type without any delay. Just type it here. Automatically it will. So few people tell like, "Sir, password is not typing here. It will be typed, but it's a hidden status." So just type it here. Just click on enter. Then you will get this prompt. So we have other commands as well. Su also sudo sudo. We have to use it. Switch user. Now in the Windows level, just we will disconnect and we will log in with a different user, right? Same here. We will no need to disconnect. Just you can use the sudo command. Sudo. You can use it sudo. Then you will connect to the whatever the user. If you put sudo -ravi, then you will connect to the Ravi user, right? Su sudo -su. Just you will connect to the Ravi user. But currently there is no Ravi user. So if I create the user add Ravi, so then if you use the sudo Ravi, now you connect to the Ravi user. See here, now you connect to the Ravi user. So user creation, you can just user add space or username. So if you want to change the password, PASSWD Ravi, then it will ask the new password. Then you can type the new password here. Then it will be typed. Okay. So sorry, I'm not changing this one. Password. Okay, changing the current password. So this one, yeah, authentication failure. Oh, sorry, I was in my user. So my user don't have permission, right? Yes. new password. See here, I changed the password. Now I can log in with my user. So I don't need a root. So you can create your own user. Then you can just log in with Ravi user. So then password, whatever the password again. Then see here, I connected with my user. Simple. So you can also create your own users, or if you want to use the root user, then you can also use the root user. Then you can change the password PASSWD. Then you can use it. Okay. Just the thing. So practice it. I'm stopping the class here today.